Who are you?
My name is Jagmeet Singh, and I'm running for Prime Minister of Canada.
Jagmeet, welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Excited to be here. Wait a second. I'm actually from BC now. I'm the Member of Parliament from Burnaby South, so I guess welcome to Vancouver, but not to the West Coast, because this is my home now.
Welcome back to British Columbia, Canada.
Thank you, sir.
And Jagmeet, right off the bat, to welcome you back to Burnaby, Vancouver, I have a gift for you, a Tommy Douglas LP.
This is amazing. I did not expect that. That is so cool.
From 1971.
Wow.
And he is from the NDP. He also won on the first ballot. So did you.
It's true. It's very true.
What can you say about Tommy Douglas and winning on the first ballot? And an LP. Will there be a Jagmeet LP?
You know, I can't sing, but I love music. I wish I could release an LP. I'll find a way to do so. But this is considered one of the greatest Canadians. He's the one that started our universal healthcare. So a lot of people thank him for the fact that they can be well.
And he was really an interesting fellow. Check out this right here. What do you read right here? NDP
Picnic Psychedelic.
And continue on there?
Sure. Burnaby. Lower Mainland New Democratic Party campaigners and supporters will hold a psychedelic picnic between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Sunday in Confederation Park, North Burnaby. The event, sponsored by the provincial NDP party, is called the Tommy Douglas Happening and will give New Democrats a chance to meet party leader Douglas. Rock group Papa Bear's Medicine Show and 2 other local bands will provide entertainment. Wow.
From your riding.
Yeah, totally. He represented the riding that I represent as well.
A Tommy Douglas Happening.
Yes, and a psychedelic picnic. That's the part that's the coolest.
And actually, right here, we have an original Papa Bear Medicine Show poster handbill for you, a gift for you.
Wow. These are all going up on my wall. I'm going to laminate and frame all these things.
To take you back to 1971 and 1968 when Tommy Douglas visited Burnaby.
Incredible.
And of course, Jagmeet is visiting Burnaby right now in 2019.
That's right. It's a trip.
Thank you, Monsieur Tremblay.
Merci.
What about Monsieur Tremblay? He taught you French.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Monsieur Tremblay was my grade 6 French teacher. And I kind of attribute the fact that I fell in love with French a lot to him, actually. So Monsieur Tremblay is the guy that started my love, really, for French. And the reason why I can speak it right now is largely because of him.
Thank you, Mr. Tremblay.
Thank you.
You also put together a hip-hop night in Brampton?
Yeah, so what we used to do was more so my brother. I was supporting him. But we would put together events where we'd bring together local talent who needed a space to talk about progressive things and using hip-hop and using spoken word as a way to do it. So yeah, we used to put together these great, amazing events. Thousands of youth would come out.
In Brampton?
Yeah, in Brampton.
And your friend Rupi was there?
Yes, she was. Rupi, one of her first performances, I think, in a public setting. Well, no, the first time she spoke spoken word was at one of these events in the basement of a community center, and she rocked the stage. Everyone was blown away. I always jokingly admit to her that she's one of the first people that seeing live moved me to tears, and it's true.
Jagmeet, you're also into Roche Voisine cassettes.
Yes, I am. I was. It was one of the first kind of cassettes that I bought
from the HMV.
That's right, from HMV. Roche Voisine, and Patrick Bruel were the 2 French cassettes that I bought when I wanted to practice learning how to speak French. And
I have a gift for you right now, an actual Dead Prez cassette.
Yes. So this is what I grew up on. I thought this is one of the things that I thought maybe I didn't know you'd do a cassette. That's amazing. Yeah. So Dead Prez is a group that I listened to a lot growing up. I really connected to their progressive lyrics, and that is so cool. Wow.
And that's a rare 1998 cassette.
Wow. So I'm still a cassette era. Like when I first bought my first music, it was a U2 cassette, Achtung Baby. But this is incredible. I've never owned this. I've only had the CDs, so this is so cool. Oh, Happiness. I love that song.
El Fresh the Lion.
El Fresh the Lion, yes. Hip-hop guy. This is something that not very many people know about, but yeah, he's a guy from Australia who's like a up-and-coming hip-hop artist from Australia that I connected with a bunch of years back.
Fat Tado.
Yes, that's my boy though. Everyone knows that. He's my guy. Really good friend. A really successful Punjabi hip-hop artist that is kind of blowing up and mixing genres and doing great work.
Fat Tado also was in a video with your wife.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. That video went hella viral. But yeah, he was in the video with him. Or she was in the video with him.
Now, aside from your wife, who is very important, this is important to you. What is this series? The Dragonlance series.
Yes. So I loved science fiction, but more so I loved fantasy. And Dragonlance is the series. This is Summer Flame. So this is probably book 2 of the series.
1995.
Yes, this is incredible. So I don't know where mine are right now, but I have this whole series.
These are important to you. Yeah. Kind of nerd-ish, aren't they?
Yeah, it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons style stuff, but I love this series. It was a lot of fun.
Dragonlance.
Yes, Dragonlance.
Bobalicious.
Bobalicious, that's my boy. He's also an artist. He's a visual artist. He performs. A friend of mine from Mississauga, Brampton area.
And I have actually a gift for Bobalicious, a Marvin Gaye record from 1970.
He would love this. He's got a super eclectic taste. He's actually a really, really big fan of you, him and his brother Harmon. So they're going to, first of all, love the fact that their names were dropped in this. They're going to be super excited. This is so cool.
You love the Marvin Gaye too, like Dr. Disc. Yeah. Dr. Disc.
Yeah, Dr. Disc. I got a Marvin Gaye LP from my friend Brian Massey, so I might not give this to Babu, and I might just keep it.
And you are?
And I am Jagmeet Singh, and I'm running for Prime Minister of Canada.
I was curious. You know a lot about Toronto, Jagmeet. What can you say about these hip-hop gentlemen right here? Cardinal Official.
Cardinal Official is my boy. He's amazing. He was one of the people that put Toronto on the map. He started T-Dot, which is still something that people say when they refer to Toronto. Now I know the young folks say the 6, but T-Dot was the original. Cardi started that. He's a great guy, great performer. He really, I would say, in a lot of ways, put Canada initially on the map when it came to hip-hop.
And underneath we have...
Oh, Maestro Fresh West. This is another really super classic. This is someone who also is the leading edge back when like people were not really into hip hop as much. These are the folks that really built the movement. So these are folks that are always going to be remembered as the initiators, the ones that trailblazed. This is amazing.
And you met him in Vancouver.
I did. I actually met him in Vancouver, totally. You know what? I met actually almost all of the Northern Touch, the whole squad. I think
Cardinal and Thrust.
Yes. Who else? Checkmate. That's right. Yeah. So we met almost the whole squad. It was really cool.
Division. You also like the band Division from Toronto.
I love Division. Division's incredible. So
it's not always old with Jagmeet.
No, I'm with it. Yeah, Division is they're amazing. Singer, producer, they're together as Division. They just released a new album earlier this year. They're pretty incredible.
Jagmeet, this record right here, Nas, brings back some bad memories for you, doesn't it?
This is something I listened to
when you were pulled over.
Yeah, totally. This is in the late 90s. This is when I used to get pulled over a lot driving my dad's car. He had a fancy car. And whenever I took it out, it seemed to be I would get pulled over. And my friends would say, I would tell them, like, do you guys get pulled over for random street checks? And they're like, no. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I keep on getting pulled over. But yes, If I Ruled the World, classic song, but sad that I got pulled over listening to it.
Jagmeet.
I'm Jagmeet Singh, leader of Canada's NDP and running for Prime Minister of Canada.
And I have another gift for you right here. It is an actual NDP jobs button.
Wow.
A vintage.
I love vintage stuff. Look at that. This is like, look at the quality manufacturing on the button right there. That is special. You don't get that every day.
Now, I was curious. Did you actually work at a call center? What was your routine? A TD call center?
Yeah, I did. I worked, that was one of my first like really good paying jobs, I thought, when I was a young person. I was a telephone banker.
How much?
I got paid, I think it was like $13 an hour, which was a lot more than anyone else at the time. It was considered pretty solid. Now looking back, I guess it's not as much, but it was pretty good for me. I was struggling at the time, so it was a lot. And I did, funny enough, I actually said that I spoke fluent French when I applied for the job, and I got the job, and I took probably like 5 calls all summer in French, but it got me $1 an hour more because I spoke French.
Thank you again, Monsieur Tremblay.
Big shout out to Monsieur Tremblay. Thank you.
And another vintage button I wanted to ask about. Right here, we have a Brian Mulroney button.
Yeah, this is definitely not one. I might want to give this back to you.
A baboon.
Yeah. In all honesty, obviously it's tough to be a politician. So, I recognize the hard work of anyone who gets into it. But this guy made life worse for people, so I am not supportive of this person at all.
What can you say about this person right here who's not running? Jennifer Hollett.
Jennifer Hollett is an amazing human being. She was a Much Music VJ. She's a Harvard grad. She's a journalist. She's awesome. I really like her a lot. She's a really good person.
Unfortunately, she wasn't allowed to run because what happened there?
That was horrible. So this great human being, along with a whole bunch of other people, were all basically ready to run, had their campaigns ready to go, and super arbitrarily, the Premier of Ontario, Doug Ford, basically canceled a whole number of seats and said that they're not going to be able to run anymore. And so she lost her chance to run. She would have been an amazing city councillor, but she'll do other amazing things, I'm sure.
And you are?
Jagmeet Singh. I'm running for Prime Minister of Canada.
Jagmeet, I was wondering, would you do the hip flip with me?
Yes. I have no idea what this is, but there seems to be an odd contraption that we're going to need, but I'm down to try that out.
Paul Martin did the hip flip game.
Did he really?
Yeah! John Chrétien did the hip flip game.
Wow. I mean, if they can do it, I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to do it.
Jack Layton did the hip flip.
Yes, Jack Layton. So sure, let's do this.
Whoa! Oh my God! Tom Mulcair did the hip flip.
Cool, let's do it.
John Horgan did the hip flip.
Everyone's doing the hip flip. Let's do the hip flip.
Now it's
Michael Ignatieff did the hip flip.
All right, let's not do the hip flip.
Christy Clark did the hip flip.
Let's definitely not do it. It's off the table.
Yeah. Andrew Weaver did the hip flip.
Jury's still out. No, let's not do it.
Yes. Stephen Harper did not do the hip flip. His security people carried me away.
Oh, okay. In that case, let's do the hip flip.
We do. This is kind of fun. This is, whoa. Stephen Harper, please, will you do the hip flip? You guys don't have to carry me. Justin Trudeau did the hip flip.
Fine. Let's do the hip flip.
Would you do the hip flip game with me?
I'm going with a yes, a big yes.
Jagmeet, you did the hip flip.
We did it. I was a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. But I think you carried me through that one. You were awesome. We did it. We did the hip flip.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Anything you want to add to the people out there at all?
Just watch Nardwuar. Support this great show. This is an amazing opportunity for you to learn about people and have minds be blown. This is awesome.
Why should people care about Jagmeet Singh? Why should people care?
They should care because I care about people. Like I've been through some of the struggles that people go through. I've seen some of the hardship that people face, and I really want to make things better. And I know we can if we work together.
Well, thanks so much, Jagmeet. Keep on rocking in the free world and toot-toot-loot-toot.
Doot-toot.
Yeah!
Were you going to say anything? Or just keep on holding? Just going to keep it holding, I guess. I'm smiling. Are you smiling? This is awesome. I can't remember once to laugh too. My hip's getting sore.